Have you ever come across posts on social media from a total stranger asking for shares in hopes of finding their birth parents? If you have, and you've shared, sincerely, thank you. It is because of people like you in 2014 I was able to locate and meet my birth mother, later my father, along with other of our family members. This is a story of being an adoptee and finding my family. I have started and stopped this video so many times. Perhaps it would make it more entertaining with screen shares and photographs and timestamps. However, I'm trying to navigate this with consideration to all parties involved. Growing up, I always wondered, where did I come from? Who do I resemble? Where do my quirks originate? What factors were nature versus nurture? Was there any medical history I should know? What about my family heritage? Was I related to the cute guy I had a crush on? If you are adopted, maybe you can relate. Hello? Wait, are we related? I've always tried to be kind to people. What if, by chance, I ever met somebody and later discovered they were a member of my family? Then I would be the disgrace of two families. While I can acknowledge there are some instances that I haven't always been kind throughout my life, compassion still remains my highest value. Truly, you never understand somebody's circumstances or situation. Those are big thoughts for such a little kid. I used to always describe it as a missing puzzle piece. Today, I know it wasn't just about finding them. It was the beginning to finding myself. As a close adoption, we knew very little. She was young, there was two before me. Over the years, I had tried numerous things. Countless attempts of phone calls, forums, navigating legal hurdles, occasionally met with financial setbacks. Every hiccup, I would pause, regroup, and dive back in, determined to piece together my life, to reconnect the strands of my DNA. With so much of her life a mystery, I couldn't shake the urgency but to find her by the time I turned 30. Thoughts of her growing older weighed heavy on my mind. What if I waited too long? Would I miss the window of opportunity forever? As my milestone birthday approached, I threw myself into every avenue available. I reached out to the courts, former adoption agencies, and enlisted the help of a PI. This would also be the year Illinois would amend its adoption records, making it easier to access birth certificates with one simple filing. As the backlog cleared, I finally received my certificate. This is the moment I had been waiting for, or so I thought. When the document arrived, it had the most common name imaginable. Despite my best efforts, this led me nowhere. As the days led up to my birthday, I decided to turn to social media. One last-ditch effort of uncertainty. Could it really lead me to her? I sat and crafted a post, sharing only the essential details, withholding others as a verification of sorts. I rang my parents, seeking their blessing to unravel our shared story. With their support and encouragement, I released the post into the digital world. Within moments, friends, families, former classmates, and even strangers began to share the post. I lied in bed, watching the shares multiply. My inbox becoming a hub of adoption narratives. I had felt so isolated in this quest. A newfound community emerged, offering solace and solidarity. What uniquely worked in my favor was a prior connection to the community where my birth family resided. Within 36 hours, my post had circulated amongst those who knew her. Then, a message. I used to babysit you. I was adopted at 2.5, and this person held memories of me that nobody knew. Instantly, I replied, and she verified the details I had kept private, along with others that I had never heard. The puzzle of my mother's story and my own beginning was starting to take shape. With each connection made, our community grew stronger. In life, there are many things that I could regret, yet, strangely, I don't. Every experience has been a lesson that has led me to this exact moment. But if there is one thing I regret, it's not responding to every post that crossed my feed, sharing my story as others shared theirs. Perhaps this is why I'm so open now. I understand the power of shared experiences and the strength found in solidarity. As the days passed, my hyperfixation intensified. I was desperate to piece together all of the information. My enthusiasm was met with a message from Facebook warning me that they would close down my account due to the flood of messages that I was randomly sending to anyone who remotely fit the details of the stories. Yet each message was bringing us closer. I had dreamt of this moment my entire life. Was it really going to happen? It was a Saturday morning, less than a week from my original post. As I prepared for a busy day at the salon, my phone buzzed with notifications. My heart raced as I read the words, "I'm your sister. I can totally help." I called my parents, barely able to contain my excitement, a flood of emotions, jumping with excitement on the bed, tears rolling down my face. Bzzz. Another notification, a friend request. This time, it was her. Within a few short messages, she comments about me living in Colorado. Great, she's reading my bio. She wants to know me. She interrupts. She too was in Colorado, just 90 miles away from me. 27 years of separation, wandering, wondering, and now we were a mere few hours from one another. Had our paths ever crossed before? My mind flooded with questions as I struggled to type a response, torn between the urgency to connect and the responsibility of my daily life. As I arrived at the salon, the news had already spread. Clients joined in on the celebration, delivering treats, flowers, and hugs. Reflecting on these moments now, I realized none of this was coincidence. Each step was a part of a carefully crafted journey, building communities wherever I went and gathering pieces of myself along the way. 24 hours later, we met in a parking lot, sharing a meal, getting to know my past, and a taste of the future between us. Over the next year, we would meet, sharing stories, snapshots of our lives, celebrating holidays, exchange gifts symbolic of every birthday we spent apart, a salt lamp representing a spiritual connection I couldn't see. In the recent years, distance in life has seemingly gotten in the way for both of us. Though now when I log into Facebook, I can see her name. Friends that became family and family that became friends. I won't speak for her, however, for myself, I am so grateful for this opportunity to see a family resemblance, to hear the shared stories, and discover a sense of belonging. Our connection so deeply personal, yet of acceptance and understanding. For anyone with a relationship involving an adoptee, the best advice I can offer is just to actively listen. Navigating this requires a safe space to explore, ask questions, and have feelings. If you are an adoptee, my hopes in sharing this story is so that you know you are never alone. Feel free to leave any questions or share your stories below. Just promise me something. That thing you keep searching for, don't give up on it, because it's really fucking awesome when you find it.